Can you hear me now? 1 2 1 2. Check it out. I think you can hear me now. I think you can hear me now. Maybe. Hi everybody. Ooh, what's that? It's my coffee cup. There's me. Hi. There's me right there. Wow, why am I so tiny? Guess I can be that tiny. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hey, what's up, Zero Gamer? Thank you. I appreciate that. Did it snow at all when I was gone? Did it snow while I was gone? All right, so here we go, folks. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me now? No, I hit save and quit. Shoot, that was the wrong button. Dope. So I'm actually going to use that footage. I was hoping it would snow, but I don't know if it snowed or not, because I want to use footage for like a little fireplace thing. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Xana? How's it going? Yada, welcome back, welcome back. Let's go ahead and mine and craft. I'm only gonna go for about 45 minutes tonight, 50 minutes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do thanks, Xana. Then I'm gonna go ahead and hop over and live stream my Detroit Lions stuff. So multitasking here tonight. What the frick, man? Taking forever to save. And now we'll just open it back up. Be nice to animals. So I've done a little bit of work over in the Lost Woods. So I can do this. Is that it right there? Here we go. The Lost Woods back in this back corner here. Basically that pond and that house down there behind the village. I positioned that. I made some executive decisions on the lay of the land. So that's good. That's good. That is good. Good. Oh my goodness. These kids. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's turn our coordinates and our days on. We're on day 5,700, y'all. We're on day 4701, sorry, 4701 in the house. Holy smokes, folks. Holy smokes. Oops, you know what? We should do this. I almost left without all this stuff. Yeah, we should bring this thing with us, huh? All right. So, this mountain is pretty awesome. I cannot wait to explore this mountain. I bet there's an ancient city underneath this thing, right? Here we go. Head back home. I think we can fly all the way home from here. So, what's up, Xana? How are you today? So we're going to go ahead and just do a little bit of a world tour. I don't know if we'll build anything. We'll do a world tour, and if we have some time, we'll work on putting some dirt in for our upper left corner here, the Lost Woods, and where this mountain is going to butt up to. It's kind of an interesting design, challenge for us. Faux show. Let's go. Yeah, we can make it the whole way on one rocket, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there's a Fireplace video there that has 38 million views. That's insane, because that's only like $300. That's the reality. Like, millions of views do not equal millions of dollars, folks. It's a hard lesson to learn, man. Nice. Lego Dimensions. Someday there'll be a Lego Legend of Zelda and it will be amazing. All right. So we're getting close to home here. Yeah, see, we terraformed all of this. Oh, and we do have some work to do over here, folks. We need to lower the scheduary and this by about 2 blocks. That needs to happen. So get this up close to my mouth. Maybe that'll sound more better. All right. So let's go. Let's go. Grab our sword. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, we built this. All of this will have to be terraformed over here. Let's go ahead and kill this creeper. Get that gunpowder so we can get more rockets. Dang, Naffy, he didn't give me freaking rockets or gunpowder. So all this needs to be terraformed here. Let's go, let's go. So this is the pond here. This is the house here. And then all of this stuff, we're going to have to do a whole bunch of stuff with trees. I'm trying not to spawn mobs, but we've got some trees growing and things like that. So let's do this though. Let's go ahead and let's do a tour of our world. All right. And I'm going to use this as like, I'm actually going to cut this into a long form video and see if I can actually get some action on it, right? All right, so it is me, Mike V, aka Get Good Dad, and I am here today. Maybe. Where is it at? We should come in a little bit lower, I think. You know what we should do? We should probably turn my... Let's turn my camera off and the other thing off here. Let's turn my camera off. There we go. Now it's just the world itself. All right, so I know you can't see me, but that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Mike V, aka Get Good Dad, and we are building stuff from The Legend of Zelda here in Minecraft. Whoa, let's go. Oh! Here we are, folks. That was a perfect landing. So the Legend of Zelda sign from the original game is what we're standing on right now. And behind us is a link to the past. So this map here is not even, well, probably less than 25% complete. We have Link's house and Hyrule Castle over here. I might die in this video. And then we have a Sheduary, while also having Hyrule Village right over here. So a lot of this stuff is going to be terraformed and built up and built out. We'll take a look at this here in a little bit. We'll go inside of the castle, but first things first, let's go ahead and visit the Legend of Zelda map number 1. All right. On the other side of this map right here, we're going to go ahead and shoot up. We have a Sheikah Tower from Breath of the Wild. So this world I'm building here, this is all Legend of Zelda stuff. At the end of the day, it's probably hopefully going to be like a Legend of Zelda theme park is what I'm kind of envisioning here. All right. There we go. So we'll climb up to the top of the Sheikah Tower and we'll take a look down over here. And this is the map from the original Legend of Zelda. We've got dungeon entrances, level 1, level 4, level 3, level 2 over there, level 5 up in the mountains. We're going to go into each level real quickly and just see kind of where they're at and give you a little bit of an update as we approach day 5,000 in this build. We have the dark woods, the lost woods. We've got a graveyard. We've got a desert. We've got all kinds of fun stuff. Lake Hylia, all that fun stuff. But let's go down to level 1 right now. Well, let's actually go to our It's Dangerous to Go Alone Start Here room. This is where the game actually starts for those of you that know the original game. Right in here, It's Dangerous to Go Alone, take this. Link actually pops up and would walk into this building right here. Ooh, what if I do it from this perspective? This might be kind of cool. Comes down here, clicks on the chest, and there it is. It's a wood sword. It's dangerous to go alone, take this. Eventually we'll put a person in there, but today is not that day. Oh my goodness, can we go up like this? About to make me throw up. Then we would come up over here. This is an actual killer view here. Through the forest to grandmother's house we go. Walking all the way north here through the forest to level 1. Level 1 entrance is this little bit of an island over here. We'll take the bridge across. And here we go. Down inside of the tree. To grandmother's house we go. Down, 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 down. Level 1 is made with aquamarine. And here it is. Ooh, that door is kind of tight there, but that's okay. Do we need to raise the roof on these? Level 1 looks like an eagle. So if we come over here, man, it feels like we should raise the roof. Well, no, I feel like that's fine because it's the size Link goes in. This room here, this perspective is kind of weird, kind of wild. I actually like it. Moving through here, we've got another room over here with a nice prismarine blocks, which is kind of cool because the level 1 boss's name is Aquanimus. This color matches pretty much as close as possible of all the other blocks that we've played with. So as we move through the level, you can see we've got pretty cool designs in our ceilings. And we will come over here to the left wing of this. And this is where we have an old man with some advice. Eastmost Peninsula is the key, I think is what he tells us. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. Come back over here into the heart of the bird. These columns just kind of stand up. They don't go all the way to the ceiling. But this is one of the more iconic rooms. And what's pretty cool is this actually flows, this water flows in from the lake that's behind this, which forces us to go down the ladder here into this room. Another iconic floor here. And then here, this is one of my most favorite things, is as we take down this ladder here, we're going to go into the item room. Up and over here, and inside of this room here, we will find a bow, and an enchanted bow, nonetheless, with power 1. All right, hey, what's up, Vaughn? I am giving a world tour here from a different perspective. I'm actually checking this thing out. World level 1 of our original Legend of Zelda map. So I've only almost died once flying, which is kind of cool, kind of cool. Let's go ahead now and head back up, and we'll head over to the boss room. And then the, whoa, what was that? And then the Triforce room. So here we go, heading this way. We have the Wall Master room right here. This is where the Wall Master was kind of grab you from the wall and drag you back to the beginning. And then this right here, Aquanimus, this is where the boss would be. So let me go ahead and cha, 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 da, 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 da. And once we defeat the boss, we go into the Triforce room, and there is the Triforce right there. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. Once you beat the boss, get the Triforce, it takes you back to that front room. Show off a couple other features here along the way. We do have some bombable walls in the game. And there we go, there we go. There is one of our bombable walls. We like that. We like that. So heading back out to the overworld, we'll go from level 1 over to level 2. Hopefully we don't blow anything up with, creepers and whatnot coming after us here. You never know, though. We could fly over there, but I think it's better if we walk. That way you get a good view of the world. This is stuff I'm going to cut out. The magic of editing. So let's go through the desert here. We could go through the woods, but the woods tend to be a little bit more dangerous. Here we are. This is the desert. This is pretty awesome because I built this out as kind of like a little bit of a valley. One of the cool things I could do 3-dimensionally here. This is actually a pretty dope view of the game, I gotta admit. I've never really done this before. Ooh, here is some, what is this? That is some damage that we need to repair. Mark that on our map. Damage to repair. We have more than a few places we've seen some damage come in. Oh, look at that. That's actually going to finally potentially grow. That'll be sweet. Head over this direction here. Again, through the woods, around the corner to grandmother's house we go. Forces you to follow the path of the game as much as possible. And then over here, up here, is going to be the entry. What is that? Weird stairs. Wild. Maybe we could do something with that at some point. We'll come in here. There should not be a door there. We'll get rid of that eventually. But down here, maybe we can take some of this stuff with us. Yeah, let's take this stuff downstairs. We're not going to place it, but this is the entrance to level 2. And we'll just head down there. Level 2 is the shape of a moon. And level 2 is really, really, really blue. So we need a ton of lapis lazuli to make this happen. Also some other blocks, looking at blue concrete and a whole bunch of stuff here. So this is going to take us forever. This is also a kind of a cool lava floor room, but you'll see here we've gone in and gotten some of the floor ready. It does need some water on some of these, but this is all going to have to be lapis. We'll probably do the ceilings with those blocks. We also need some black concrete in here, but yeah, level two. This is Dodongo. This is the boss room. This would be the boss fight here, and then there is the Triforce room. But level 2 is just in need of a whole boat ton of lapis lazuli, so might take us a while to get that, but eventually this room will be as blue as all of this room here. Is this room pretty close? I think this is the room that's the closest right here. So yeah, the ceiling I think we take down and just make blue concrete because no one's going to actually see the ceiling. Those lights are kind of cool. Maybe we try to do something a little bit different. We shall see, we shall see. But right now, the only equipment I have here is, like, how can I not go in that chest? There we go. Yeah, I need a ton more lapis. Like, it's just not even funny. All right, so now let's head over to level 3. Level 3 is one of my favorite levels in the whole entire game for a couple different reasons. I think it's the coolest looking of all the levels so far. Is it going to be nighttime when we come out of here? It's getting to be nighttime. Ooh, what's that? Look at the gymnastics he's doing. Let's take a nap. Can we take a nap here? How do you take a nap? There we go. Sleep through the night. So we're going to head over to level 3. We'll go... we'll cheat a little bit. We'll come up here. Uh-oh, creeper. Creeper. Creeper, creeper, creeper. Alright, we'll leave that creeper alone. Come across this way here, over the top. That is the Cliff of Insanity. What is going on up there? What is those blocks? Why are there those? That is so weird. Who would do such a thing? Who would put these silly blocks here? Could you imagine playing the game like from this perspective? I think I would lose my mind. I would definitely lose my mind. I bet people do it though, right? That's wild. We'll deal with that later. But let's head over here. And you know, we're just going to go through the Lost Woods. We'll go through the Lost Woods. Why not? All right, all right. Death Mountain here with some statues. Killed a lot of cows to make those statues. Here's another place we had some creeper damage. Man, we got a lot of work to do to fix up this base. I think the whole freaking entrance to level 6 got blown up too. We'll come back to you. All right, here is the graveyard. We have the names of all the people who don't watch my stream anymore. We won't talk about them. All right, so now this is the scariest part of this original Legend of Zelda map. This is the Lost Woods. And here we go, here we go. Oh, can I fight a creeper like this? Oh my goodness. Look at those creepers, they're so small. Look how tiny they are from this view. Aw, little creeper creeping. Little creeper creeping. Here we go, here we go. We'll come over this way, head to the south end of the Lost Woods. And I can't see if somebody's in front of me or not. And then this is the entrance. Oh, there's a zombie behind me. This is the entrance to level 3 right here. We'll just go down here and pretend nobody's following us. So this took, I mean, I don't know. We could do an estimate on the number of blocks that this thing took, but it is a freaking metric ton. Freaking ton. AKA an F ton of copper blocks to make this happen here. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, that's right. I actually changed what this thing looks like and does to get where we're going. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure out how to get in there now. That's not it. This way. Right? Yeah. All right, so now here it is. This is the entrance to level 3 right here. And this is all freaking copper, man. I love, 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 love this map so much. Well, what was that? Inside my own head? Being John Malkovich. So I think that the vast majority of this is done. We've got some dark places here. There might be some mobs that show up because of this. The lights are taking a while to ferment. Maybe I don't have them all turned on. This is kind of creepy though. Level 3 here is in the shape of a lucky symbol from Japan. We do not have the item rooms built here. That would be down there. We don't have, oh, this ceiling's not done. I thought I had level 3 done. So level 3 is not done. Maybe one more room? What's that? This room is done. That might be the only room that's not done yet. I may have forgotten to do one room as part of this. Here we go, here we go. There's a little... We need... that's not done either right there. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of work to do here. I think, you know, when I play this back and make the long form of this, I'll go ahead and make the list of things that we need to fix up based on this walkthrough here. So level 3, I really like this space right here. That's weird. That should be over there. These blocks should be over there. We'll, again, fix that. This is the boss room here. I feel how small it is from this perspective. And then there is the Triforce room here. All right, all right. Next up, we'll head over to level 4. In the game itself, you need a raft to get to level 4, but we're going to be able to get over there because in this game, Steve can swim. All right, there we go, there we go. Level 3 is by far my favorite. So far, the map and the copper, just super, super, super cool. All right, so he's hopping. That's funny. He hops the stairs. So he hops these type of stairs. I'm assuming he walks up regular stairs. This is weird. Boing, 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 boing. We do need to make the paths into the room a little bit more better. This is where we would go. See if there's a mob in here trying to get us. We can take this way. That way, if there's a mob, we can get out of it. Some of these rooms that are down here that are item rooms and stuff we don't have built. Eventually, this whole thing will be... What's up, Grammarama? Eventually, all of this cobblestone here will be mossy cobblestone to map the green look and feel of the game. But we're going to head over to level 4 right now. We don't have a raft. We should put a boat right there. That would be kind of cool. Here we go. Here we go. This is set up as a base. It was our base of operations for a while. Let's head down into level 4 here. So weird, this perspective. So weird. Level 4 is not complete. Level 4 is actually complete. It's dug out, but we got to change out the blocks. We're not going to use this stone for anything. We've got the layout here. I'm not going to do a total walkthrough on it because we're going to end up changing these blocks. We'll probably make the ceiling a little bit higher too. Now that I'm seeing what this looks like from this perspective, we'll probably make this ceiling and everything a little bit higher. Level 4 in the game, I can't remember what color it is, but we're going to have to go ahead and find some blocks here to make level 4 look a little bit more better. Level 4 definitely needs some TLC when it comes to its blocks. Where am I at right now? This is so wild. So level 5 is another level that we don't have done. Level 5 is probably the last one that we started. So let's go ahead and head over there. It was protected by an ocean monument. So we were not able to do any digging until we defeated that ocean monument, which we did as part of getting all of those prismarine blocks for the level 1. So level 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 we need to go check out. And then we'll head over to the castle from A Link to the Past. So I appreciate everybody checking this whole thing out here today. Legend of Zelda in Minecraft. We are day 4,700. Holy smokes, folks. I'm going to have mental problems. We'll hit day 5,000 over probably Christmas break, I bet. I'll put in some time into my Minecraft world here. All right, level 5. If you know the game, you have to walk up 5 of the same rooms to get there to the entrance. Here's the entrance and level 5. I don't know that there's any rooms built here yet. There might be some rooms built here. I'm not exactly sure. This is probably the messiest of all the spaces. Is this it over here? Do I have something built? We have to switch views. Switch perspectives here. Where did that ladder go? Yeah, here we go. Do 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 do. And I think this might even go down even farther, right? Holy smokes, folks. Yeah, so we came down all the way down here, and this is starting to lay out level 5. So this is how we lay out our levels. We go ahead and build the frame for each of the rooms. This needs a ton of work. We're using this. Maybe we could find some lapis in here, right? If we mine this stuff out. Might be able to find some decent lapis, which would be nice. So level 5 needs a whole bunch of work. But that's okay. We're not afraid of work. Oh my goodness. And now I got to get up out of here. That's going to kill me if I go that way. We got to go this way. I never realized he's hopping up the stairs. That's so funny. So level 6, I believe we're going to head over there right now. And I believe I've... Oh, no, 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 no. I believe I got all of level 6 kind of marked out. We are working on making that like a gold color. I believe we're using some wool and things like that for it. Not using gold, because gold is pretty freaking expensive. And when I say expensive, tough to get, right? All right. So here we go. Let's get out of level 5. Ba 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 ba. Heading up here. Here we go. Entrance to level 5. Oh, can we get out of here? Oh my goodness, there we go. We can get out of here this way. All right, so now we're going to head over to level 6. Level 6 here. It's going to turn nighttime. We could be able to get over there before it's nighttime. And if it get blowed up, well, we get blowed up. That sometimes happens. Is that something to fix? No, that's all right. So this granite, we built this entire mountain by dumping water on top of lava and then going ahead and adding a layer of granite up on top. Not a big fan of that. That looks kind of weird. Also over here, this needs to be fixed. Another thing to add to the list. Here we're at the Cliffs of Insanity. And I'll just come up here and we will fix this right now since we're here. Right? All right. Hopefully no mobs come up behind me, but you never know because they like to do that. What happened to my granite? Stop looking at my granite. There we go. All right. Level 6, here we come. Do 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 do. There it is. Hey, guy. Why you gotta mess with me, guy? I don't think we can go down there. I think we have to go down here. Those skeletons just popping up everywhere. Where's the creeper gonna come from to try to get me? What are you doing spawning on top of the frickin'... Oh, there you go. You tried to surprise me. Tried to ambush me. Oh, no, baby. Oh, baby. Didn't mean to kill you. Yes, I did. I hate the babies. Can I get up there? Yes, we can. There we go. And there's a bed right here, I hope. Mobs nearby. Entrance level 6. This is an interesting level because it's got 2 doors, or it's 2 wide. So let's go down into level 6. Level 6 here. Level 6 takes us to... How far down do we go for this? Man, all these blocks here. Level 6 here is going to be like a sandy room. We got this yellow wool. I think that's wool. We got all this stuff in here. So some of it's cleaned out, some of it's not. We do have work to do. But this is, I think, what this level is going to look like. We talked about using some banners and things as well. Yeah, a lot of this is opened up, but still needs that TLC when it comes to actually what it's going to look like. So, dude, there's so much freaking work to do. This is so wild now that I look at this. Like, I will be building just Zelda 1 and Link to the Past for like 5 more years, guys. I'm predicting I'm not done with this till 2030. Unless somehow I become a professional YouTuber and can devote like 8 hours a day to this, which I don't see that happening. Lots of gravel in here, though, if I need gravel. All right, so that was level 6. We're going to go over now to level 7. Level 7 is... around the corner from us. We're going to head down. It's actually in the... it is in the Lost Woods. So we're going to we're going to cheat here a little bit. We're going to take this way. Yeah, you can see the map here, what things look like. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You can die. Oh my gosh, hit him. There we go, there we go. So over there, that's the place where you can get some stuff. Back here, this is the back side of the Lost Woods. And level 7 here, this is where you would blow the whistle and go down into the pond that empties out. And here is level 7. Level 7 is complete, other than we're going to go ahead and redo the entirety of level 7 using dark prismarine or the prismarine bricks. So this is another one that's going to take us a long time because I don't think we can make those blocks. We have to mine those blocks. But this one here, I'm going to show you one of my favorite rooms in this setup here. Level 7, here we go, we're up here. Right, this is the entrance. Got to get rid of some of those tools and stuff. But I've added these chains in here. I think these chains make it look kind of cool. These entrances look kind of cool too. I mean, I wish I could get away with leaving this like this, but I think the prismarine is what we really need to do here. We got a room like this. It's got a green floor. And then up here, if I did this right over here, there is a room. Oops, there's some more creeper damage. This room right here, this is like a dungeon room, which I thought was really, really, really cool. Kind of like carved out and a little bit more creepy than some of the other things. As we move into the higher levels, we're showing, just making them a little bit more interesting to look at. So I really like the blocks used for this, but I definitely am going to go with the prismarine, sorry. Because Aquanimus is also the boss for this level, so trying to keep things as color-coded and close as possible to that original Legend of Zelda game. Alright, so now we're going to head all the way over to the East Woods, to where level 8 is at. Level 8 is another one of my favorite levels. Level 8 is actually, I'm going to argue, complete-ish. I don't know if anything's ever 100% done in my world, but level 8 has a whole bunch of silver light block, not silver, smooth stone block that look really, really good. Matches pretty close to what the original game looks like. So, all right. So now if we come out of here, hopefully we can get out of this without dying. Don't get me, don't get me, don't chase me, mobs. The perspective is just so different. Like the game looks so small like this. I kind of like it though. It's kind of fun. All right, we're going to head over here to level 8, which is past this waterway. Oh, I suppose I can show you, for those of you that remember the game, some of the fairy ponds. That's what a fairy pond looks like. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then level 8, only going to use this view because it's going to be easier to see and get down in the hole. Over here, around the bend, and down the hole. Level 8. All right, level 8 is probably my favorite. Can't lie here. What is this music? Is this my music? It is. So weird. Here we go, there we go. All of these rooms are so low because levels, because when I built them, I was trying to get as much diamonds as possible, right? All right, so here we go, and I believe, wait a second, is it behind me? Yeah, this direction. This is the entrance to level 8, and level 8 is so freaking cool. Look at level 8. Now, we are going to come in here and we are going to replace these torches with lanterns. I think those will be a lot cooler. But we've got some decent decorations here on the ceiling. We'll probably... Oh, there's some missing blocks. We'll do some different stuff in here. But we've got blown up blocks, bombed walls. Yeah, those will be different blocks there. So level 8, again, just like everything else, not complete, but does feel pretty freaking dope. Different style floor in here based on the floor of the actual game. Really, really, really just feel like this level here, once we get the lanterns in here, this is also showing off some of the secret passageways. This secret passageway takes us to a completely different part of the map. And I believe that different part of the map is... Ooh, what's that? Oh, this is the OG. That's the original. We built this too low. I'll have to cover that up. But there's a secret level here that takes us to over here. And I believe that if we go up here... Yeah, this is the boss. Cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. And then this is the Triforce room. So, awesome, awesome, awesome. That is level 8. And then we're going to go ahead now. We'll go to level 9. And then we'll look at Hyrule Castle, Hyrule Village. And then we'll probably call it a night. And then this will give me a nice bit of what I need to do in order to be able to complete these maps here, right? Wait a second. What, did somebody blow up a freaking person? How did I end up with a freaking this clothing here in the statue? Did that skeleton kill a freaking statue? Dope. All right. All right. So this is level 8. Again, level 8 is pretty bright and beautiful. I like it. Am I going the right way here? Yeah, we're getting out this way. All right. Again, some of the entrances are going to need some TLC. We might actually do the level entrances. Well, we will do the level entrances with some designs and try to make stuff a little bit more interesting. All right, level 9 is all the way up at the top of Death Mountain. So we're going to go through the woods. We'll go up the mountain. We'll go past where level 5 was. And we'll just go north of where level 6 was. And we will get to level 9. Level 9, I believe, is hollowed out, but not really even started. I was playing around with some of the stone blocks to try to come up with something cool for the look and feel. But I'm honestly not that happy with it. So that is part of what we're trying to figure out here, is how to make this stuff look as cool as possible and as close as possible to the OG game. All right, so here it is. We walk past. That's the room that's got the heart container. Back through the desert. We'll go up the cliffs of insanity as night starts to settle here in Hyrule. This stuff we should probably tune up a little bit as well. All right. There's another hole in the wall. Right here, remember you used to have to use a ladder to get across this pond? I thought that was cool that we actually use a ladder to get up here now. Same kind of idea, just a little bit different execution. If I come up here, I think over here, this is where we're going to find the entrance to level 9. Let's go, let's go. Level 9 takes us behind the Zelda sign, which is kind of cool because we actually have a little bit of a secret entrance to get out there if we want to take a shortcut. Why is there a Prismarine here? That's weird. What was I doing here? What in the world? All right, we'll keep going down. Who knows what was going on there? Let's go, let's go. Level 9, there won't be much to see here other than a big hollowed out space, but this is, again, just kind of showing the scope of what I have left to get done in this build. I mean, there's some cool stuff for sure, that's already built, but there's definitely the cooler stuff to come. So we're coming down here, and I believe, is it going to be up here? Yeah, I'm coming up off the bedrock because I got to be able to build tunnels. So yeah, this is all kind of hollowed out here. And this is me starting to play with what it might look like. Not super happy with some of this stuff, but you're getting the idea. I think I do have all the floors done if we use that for the floor. Yeah, so a lot of stuff to mine out of the top. Whole bunch of stuff to do here for level 9. We have the major floor done, and then all the stuff will be kind of lava in there, which will be pretty freaking dope. Level 9 needs a lot of TLC, just like level 6, just like level 7, just like level 5, just like level 4, just like level 2. Holy smokes, I barely have anything done from this map. Oh my goodness. So that is pretty much the tour of Legend of Zelda, the level 1 map and dungeons. Did not do the full tour of the overworld. I'll do that with a side-by-side walkthrough of the original game. I think that'll be kind of cool. We'll do that. Just kind of like a Forever World tour here. So now to complete this Forever World tour, let's go over to a couple things that we've got built here from the game A Link to the Past, which we're working on that map as well. So kind of a connected universe here in this build. I'm treating it almost like a, what the flip nugget? I'm treating it almost like a amusement park-ish style theme idea, where stuff from all the games kind of be connected and you can experience and explore a lot of them together. Let's go ahead and do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. The Legend of Zelda right there. It's a beautiful sign. All right, where's this guy? I feel like there's a guy that's going to try to... What are you doing in there, creeper? Huh? Look at these guys coming after me. Can you get out of there, boss? Where's this guy at? Oh, there you are. Knockback is the best. Especially with creepers. Give me that dust. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So Link to the Past. This is Link's house right here. I don't know if we'll be able to sleep in it or not with that spider there. Some of the floor and things need to be worked out there. That's fine. We'll get there eventually. And then boom, shalak, lock, boom. Now we'll go over to the castle. And this is the castle from Link to the Past. All these trees will eventually grow them up. All that over there, whatever, whatever. But this is Hyrule Castle from A Link to the Past. Again, one of my favorite things in this game. We've got Endstone here, which actually turned out really, really, really nice. This carpet needs to be... Do I have anything done in this freaking map? I don't think I have anything completely done in this map. This is the definition of ADHD, right? We can come up here though, and we can take this steps up to the ramparts. Can I not get up there? What's blocking my way? That block is blocking my way. Fascinating. We can take this to get up to the ramparts. There's a spot to jump off there. Also climb up. I don't know if that you can climb up that in the original game. I think I just put that in here. Might want to remove that. Over there would be Hyrule Village and another forest. Some stuff we'll check out in a hot second. I did also make steps up to the top of this thing, or ladders up to the top of this castle, just for the buildability part. We may tear them down at some point. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. But let's head back into the castle and go check out the throne room. What's that? What is that? Another place to fix. It's another place to fix. Yeah, holy smokes. So here we go, here we go. This is more inside the castle. Ceiling feels kind of cramped here. If I go like this, I bet it's really, really cramped, huh? That's all right. And we can come down here. I do like the blue floor. You can come all the way over here. This will have that purple carpet in it, I believe, is what we want to do, or we're going to do something maroon. I can't remember. We'll see what's in the throne room. We got some statues there. I think there's supposed to be another statue. There's 2 statues there. That's cool. This is where we went up just now. This all needs to be filled out with this red carpet. And then up here, this is the throne room. We're going to use this blue terracotta, yeah, instead of the purple carpet for this pink. I think the blue terracotta works better. We've got our drapes over here with some shelf decorations. I think that looks pretty cool. We got to build thrones. I have no idea how to build these thrones. But there's a... I have to do like a door here. This is a sliding door that Link actually pushes over. We'll have to figure out how to show that. And then this is a secret passage that takes you up to the sanctuary in the actual game. Now, the sanctuary, then we've got this space over here. What's interesting now is this space I misjudged, and this needs to be about 2 blocks lower. So we're going to be lowering the sanctuary in this space here behind the castle. We're going to fill in that moat at some point. And then if we come back here, yep, here's the 2 blocks, 1, 2. This is behind the village. There's a house. There's going to be the a whole bunch of dark oak trees and everything back there where you see those pale oaks. That's where the Lost Woods and the Master Sword is going to be. We'll end up putting a gate in there at some point. This is a stream that goes back to along the side of the village here. Probably going to fill in some of this. It doesn't need to be that deep. Not sure why we cut it that deep. And then here is our village. What's up, village guy? Why are you in front of the door? Why are you trying to get out of here for, huh? And then this is our village from A Link to the Past. Should look familiar for those of you that played the game. We've got villagers of all jobs, I believe, at least 1 or 2 here. We can do some trading and everything else. And then one thing that's not in the game that we actually have underneath the village is what we're affectionately calling the catacombs. This is where I have quite possibly the greatest copper golem sorting system of all time. We'll set this up and then we're going to get out of here. Cobble deep slate, bone, that stuff can go in here. Some other stuff, right? That can go in there. That can go in there. Let's go ahead and grab this copper golem. Hi, golem. Let's take him and put him in here now after we get rid of this thing because we don't want him escaping. No escape. Right, that chest right there has probably got more than a few things inside of it. Yeah, oh, he's got a little bit of work to do. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, so we've got copper golems all the way. We're working here, but now I think most of them are frozen. Yeah, I think they're all frozen now. Hi, guy. We were putting them to hard work. And you might be wondering, well, why haven't I locked them in yet? Well, what are you doing out here? No, you're not supposed to go in there. That's just going to be a circle. Yeah, we'll block that off. Oh, that's how they're getting up. This guy. It's funny because then when they freeze, they actually create like escape ways for themselves. All right. So yeah, we're gonna end up building more of these copper golem, or more of these sorting rows here. Oh snap! Look at all these guys. They all froze on me. Nice. Maybe like, why are you letting them freeze? Because that way I can move them around a little bit easier. I'm not 100% sure where I want them all to be at this point. I kind of move them to where they need to be for efficiency, but really it should just be probably 1 per row. Would honestly make the most sense here, right? Just 1 per row would be the most efficient. So we'll do that for now. Not a big deal if stuff gets backed up, right? But we do want to make sure that they can't get out, though. Because that gets messy. See, because now he's going to go over there and help. Don't! How'd he get out of here? How did he get out of there? Alright, it is 7:50. I feel like I've done enough of a tour. I'm going to go ahead and record my Detroit Lions video next over on my Heart of a Lions page. For those of you that care about the Detroit Lions and hearing me rant about football, I'll be over there for the next 25-ish minutes. I probably won't be back streaming Minecraft. Do just want to edit this as a long form and maybe get some TLC and attention on my long forms. We'll see. We shall see. But the next thing to work on here is the Lost Woods. That's going to take a long time, and I'm really, really excited because I just am. A little bit of a break of monotony from collecting blocks and doing stuff with blocks. Planting trees. I like planting forests. I know, dude, he got out. They always get out. They're slippery little golems. Alright. Sweet. So, Xana, thanks for hanging out. Anybody else that is out there watching, I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for keeping me company on my merry adventures here. But I feel like my copper golem sorting is good. My level design is pretty good. We're getting to a good spot here. 4,705 days. Y'all have a good night, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. Be good to each other. Peace. Peace, Vaughn. Take care.